My name is Lily. Welcome to the Gleaming Tales. Once upon a time, in a kingdom where winter never ended, lived Princess Seraphina. She had silver-white hair that shimmered like frost, and blue eyes as bright as the sky. Her people adored her kindness, but Seraphina carried a secret curse. Whenever she sang, her voice turned into ice, freezing everything nearby. Because of this, she stayed silent, though her heart longed to sing freely. One snowy night, she sat by her window, staring at the frozen lake below. The moonlight danced across the icy surface like 1,000 diamonds. Her tears fell and froze instantly into tiny glass-like crystals. Suddenly, a squeaky voice broke the silence. On her window ledge sat a plump squirrel with a fluffy tail. "Why so cold, princess? Need a nut or maybe a friend?" he joked. Seraphina gasped. She had never heard an animal speak before. The squirrel bowed clumsily. "Name's Pip, your royal furble." Despite her sadness, Seraphina laughed for the first time in days. Her laugh cracked a thin layer of ice on the lake outside. Pip's eyes widened. "Whoa, your laughter has power too." Before she could answer, the wind howled fiercely. A deep rumble echoed beneath the frozen lake. Glowing cracks spread across the icy surface like lightning. From the depths, a towering snow giant rose. His body was carved from ice and stone, glowing with frost. But his eyes shone warmly, like lanterns in the dark. "I am Bramble," the giant rumbled. "The lake is breaking. Only the heart of spring can save it." Seraphina whispered. "Where is this heart of spring?" Bramble pointed to the mountains beyond the frozen lake. "It lies in the Valley of Dawn, but beware, the path is cursed." Seraphina's hands trembled, but Pip puffed up his chest. "Adventure time." The princess smiled. She would not run from her destiny. Together, Seraphina, Pip, and Bramble stepped onto the frozen lake. The ice glowed beneath their feet as their journey began. Snowflakes swirled like dancers in the wind as they walked. Pip slipped on the ice, tumbling into a snowdrift, making Seraphina giggle. Her laugh cracked another layer of ice, sending ripples across the lake. Suddenly, icy wolves formed from frost began circling them. Their glowing blue eyes sparkled like shards of frozen glass. Bramble slammed his fist into the ground, sending cracks of ice to scatter them. Seraphina held Pip close, her heart racing. Her fear made the wolves grow stronger, their bodies shimmering brighter. "Courage, princess," Bramble called. "Your heart controls the ice." Seraphina took a deep breath, closed her eyes, and began to hum softly. Instead of freezing, her humming made warm golden light spread across the ice. The frost wolves dissolved into mist, fading into the night. Seraphina gasped, realizing her song could bring warmth too. Pip clapped his tiny paws. "Ha! You've got singing superpowers." Bramble's eyes glowed brighter. "The heart of spring awaits. Keep singing." The trio reached the far shore of the lake, where dark woods loomed. The trees whispered like voices carried by the wind. "Turn back," they hissed. "The curse cannot be broken." Seraphina stepped forward, refusing to be afraid. Her footsteps led the path with silver light. As they walked deeper, the forest grew darker and colder. Frost crept up the trunks, forming eerie shapes in the bark. Pip climbed onto Seraphina's shoulder, whispering nervously, "I don't like creepy trees." Bramble marched ahead, his glowing body lighting the way. Suddenly, a shadowy figure blocked their path. It was the Ice Witch, cloaked in swirling frost. Her voice was sharp as broken glass. You cannot take the heart of spring. Seraphina stood tall. The kingdom will not survive without it, the witch sneered. Then you must defeat me, child of frost. She raised her hands, sending icy shards flying toward them. Bramble shielded Seraphina with his stone arm, shards bouncing harmlessly away. Pep leapt into action, throwing pine cones at the witch's head. Seraphina began to sing, her voice trembling but strong. The song filled the forest with golden warmth. The ice around the witch cracked and melted, weakening her. The witch shrieked, shadows swirling around her. Seraphina kept singing louder, her song echoing like sunlight. The witch screamed one last time before vanishing into mist. The forest grew quiet, and the path ahead glowed softly. Bramble bowed. Your song holds the power of spring. Finally, they reached the Valley of Dawn. Golden light poured down from the sky, melting patches of snow. At the center stood the heart of spring, a glowing crystal flower. Its petals shimmered with every color of the sunrise. Seraphina stepped forward, her breath catching in awe. She touched the crystal, and warmth spread through her body. The frost in her heart melted, breaking her curse. Tears rolled down her cheeks, but this time they did not freeze. Her voice rose in song, pure and beautiful. The valley bloomed, flowers bursting through the snow. Bramble knelt, smiling. The balance is restored. Pip jumped up and down. Sing it again, princess. Seraphina laughed, and her laughter filled the valley with light. The heart of spring's glow spread across the mountains. The frozen lake cracked open, its waters flowing freely again. The endless winter finally began to fade. Villagers cheered as warm sunlight touched their kingdom. They called Seraphina the Princess of Spring. She sang without fear, her voice carrying hope to every corner. And so the kingdom learned, even the coldest winter can be melted by courage and friendship. If you like this story, please subscribe and click the bell icon for more adventures.